myself my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line. It has been a year and now I'm thinking what's mine that I'm.
Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I am filming this quite late, so I'm not sure the lighting is, and don't ask me why. He just moved. Oh, I don't think he moved. I think I just didn't like where it was positioned. Oh well. It is currently 9 o'clock. Well, 9:15, and when I'm filming this, but the day you're seeing this is Monday, and I haven't had time to film before today, and today is Sunday, and I don't have time during the day tomorrow to film now, so I had to film now. So yeah, no, I'm not rushing it just because of the sake of getting something up. I came up with the idea earlier. I just was really tired earlier, so I've got a cut under my nose, which is not helping me at all right now. And now it's cold in here. I need to close my window. Oh well, that's me after video problem. Sorry, I think hay fever has literally become worse than me recently. Also, but I'm going to say now, if I have to stop this video and really confused where I am, or you hear a knock in the background, my housemate has left his keys here, he's gone out, so I'm waiting for him to come back. But anyway, I'm doing a very, very simple video today, as you can see from the title, and I don't think anyone does these anymore, but I just felt like doing them again, I guess. Sorry. Again, but nobody knows. But before we get into it, let's just do the normal thing and get out of the way. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like it and all that lot. Comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and let's just get on with the video. So I have decided to do the university tag challenge. I got this idea from watching Alice Thorpe's one. Actually, to be fair, I typed into Google the university tag hoping that'll be like a blog or something with university questions on, but there wasn't anything, so I actually had to. I saw Alice Thorpe had done one, so I watched the video, loved it. I was like, actually, I'm going to do this. And I wrote the questions that she had answered down in my book, my the Jim Chapman books, because I've had this for ages and don't really use it. So there's 12 questions, and I'm just going to answer them. I'm going to give you my honest answers, so I'm not going to lie just because it's a video. I don't lie, to be fair. So this top is the most uncomfortable top in the world. Like, it doesn't do what it's told. I don't know why I went out and wore it out, so yeah. So I don't think it's meant to be like this, but I'm moving it down anyway just because it's really uncomfortable normally. So just do all that. I'm not getting naked for you guys, don't worry. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Question number 1 is, where do you study? You probably know because I talk about it all the time in my vlogs majority of the time, but I study at the University of Portsmouth. I love it. It's actually quite, I was not my first choice of uni to go to. I originally wanted to go to Sussex, didn't get in, and the only other choices I had was Surrey and Portsmouth. Interesting factor, when I applied for UCAS, I only applied originally for Sussex and Surrey, then I went to work. And then my manager was like, she graduated from Southampton the year before, she was like to me, no, you should probably put more. If you paid for the extra, you should probably put more, because you might not want to go to one of them after looking at it. And if I'm honest with you, I'm glad I did. I got home and I decided I only put one more because I was like, don't think I'm willing to go to any of the other ones, but Portsmouth, I don't know why I put Portsmouth, honestly. But I chose the University of Portsmouth, and I'm so glad I did. I got given an unconditional offer from here, and to be fair, I'm grateful for it, because I got a conditional from Surrey, went round to the applicant day, did not like it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not that bad of a place. Guildford isn't that bad of a place, but it was just, the uni did not open. I didn't feel comfortable there at all. Didn't feel like I'd want to go to her class there, so was not really my thing. And then I came around Portsmouth and I was like, yeah, okay, I like this place. I think it is just generally because it's by the beach. There's a beach there, and that's really what I care about. And also I think it was because it was further away from home and I wanted that. But yeah, so I go to the University of Portsmouth, fourth probably time saying this. Question number 2 is, what do you study? I study business and management. When I was originally applying, I first started writing my personal statement as if I was going to do a drama course, because that's what I wanted to do. But after thinking about it, like going around Sussex Uni for open day, I was like, you know what, this isn't a thing for me. Drama at university just really isn't for me, so I chose to do business management. And to be fair, as much as it is really hard work, it is actually something that's really more helpful towards me, and it kind of gives me so many different career paths I can go down. So yeah, that is what I study. Question number 3 is, what year are you in? If you keep up with my vlogs, you will know I have just finished 2nd year, so I'm actually heading into 3rd year if I pass everything, I guess. I'm heading into 3rd year in September, so fingers crossed I'll do better next year, because I don't think I'm doing that well this year. Question 4 is, do you live at home or at uni? So I think it's pretty obvious. I live an hour and 50 minutes away from home. I'm not going to commute in. Could do, but I'm not going to. But no, I live in a student house with 3 other people, and last year I lived in student halls. And I do have a video about student halls versus student housing, so if you want to check it out, I'll try and put it in the cards up there or something, or in the description. But if not, it is somewhere. It'll be in the playlist that this video is in, so just check out the university series playlist. Question 5 is, how old are you? So I'm 23, and I know when I first started I felt very awkward because the majority of people were like 18, 19, but then you do get the few people who are older, and you just realise that actually a lot of people do just start uni like later than most people. Like, not all. It's like, I think I chose to go to uni at the right time. I don't think if I went at 18 I would not have been ready for it. If I went straight after college I definitely wasn't ready for it. I needed that break. Kind of gets me more like appreciative of things, but yeah, more, I don't know, realistic about things and smart about things you're doing. So yeah. Number 6 is, what are your 3 uni essentials? I don't know. I'm gonna say a good laptop, a very good laptop, not like a decent laptop to play games on, but a very good laptop that you feel comfortable with and actually has a good enough amount of memory, and it's just also very easy to put in bags, like laptops you can carry around with you. Like a big laptop. If you see my laptop, I have what I watch my Netflix on and stuff. It's quite big, and I carried it around for a bit in first term and 2nd year because my other laptop decided to mess me about, so I couldn't use it. So I had to use that one, and it was just the hardest thing to carry around. So a decent sized laptop that fits in your bag, perfect. Coffee is my another uni essential. Like, my uni essential is coffee. I live on it. Like, I can't help it. I think it is a way of keeping me awake, and it is also my motivation to do stuff. I don't know why, but it is. And I think 3, my friends, because I don't think I could get by without them sometimes. Like, sometimes it's just really nice to have them. Actually, it just reminds me I need to message my friends saying I'm back. What is your favourite meal to cook? Since actually this year I've actually been cooking a lot more than I was last year, so I would say that it's better. But anyway, my favourite meal to cook would be probably, it's very simple but it's very nice. It's bacon and mushroom carbonara. I get the carbonara sauce from Lidl, and then I get pasta and I fry the bacon and mushrooms and I put the carbonara sauce on it and mix it all together, and it's just so good. So good, I love it. What is the latest you have been to the library? So I think the latest I've stayed at the library is probably 4 AM, but then I got there at 12 AM, so that's probably the latest. But if I was there from, like, say earlier in the day, I've been there from like 4 to 11 before. That was last year when I was like living so close, so it wasn't like it was that bad. Even though I did walk back from the library this year at 4 AM. Well, it wasn't this year, it was in December. But I did walk back at 4 AM, but I had a deadline on a Friday, and it was Wednesday, and I was like so adamant to get it done, so I did it. It wasn't Wednesday, it was Tuesday. I actually did it though. But, yeah. Number nine, when I say that now. Ever done an all-nighter to finish work? Several times. It has been a point where it's just like, I have to do it. I did it a lot in first year because I was so stressed and I just didn't really know how to pull it off. I don't actually think no, it wasn't to do work in last year. Did it once this year, so actually not many times. I've done many all-nighters because I can't sleep, but not because I have to do work, so actually that was a lie. But I've done it once. I have done it once this year. I had a piece of coursework due, and because I got really ill, I stayed up all night doing it. So that was great. No, but I don't know why I just started saying numbers when I hadn't been doing it the whole video. Fave uni moment so far. Oh, that's really hard. I've been at uni 2 years and I have too many favourite memories, but I just think it's moments when I just meet up with my friends and do things. I think my favourite moment is kind of a uni moment, but it's kind of not, is when I got my tattoo, which, how do I show it? Oh, this is really hard. It's in my vlog. If I remember, I'll put a picture on the side. But yeah, I got a tattoo 2 weeks ago, nearly 2 weeks ago. Well, not nearly 2 weeks ago, about a week ago, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm so happy with it. It turned out exactly what I wanted to do. And I went with my friends, so yeah, it was an end of second year celebration. But big moment, uni moment, probably Masters this year. Show choir Masters competition. I spoke about it a lot. Before getting to be part of the competition squad for Masters was the best thing, and I loved it. So I would 100% do it again. So best decision I made. And the best moment this year. Best moment of uni, I think, for me. One piece of advice I would give to a fresher. Go in open-minded. Do not expect anything. What you can watch people's uni vlogs, do not expect your uni experience to be exactly the same as that person you're watching. When I started uni, I was watching Caitlin Rose's uni vlogs, and like she got on so well with her flatmates, and she was like, she lived with some of them again next year. She was and it was like they were very tight. I got on well with my flatmates, but I think I went with the expectation that I would basically be super close with them, would want to like live with them this year, and we would just be so close and we'd just do everything together. That wasn't the case, and that's because I went in with a little bit of an expectation of that. Go into uni open-minded, like just don't expect anything, and just be willing to try new things because it is a thing. And also, just not one piece of advice, I do have two. Also, do not think you won't make friends, and do not think you're going to be the only one going through struggling, because everyone is going through the same thing. Everyone is moving out of home. Some people it's easier for than it is for others. Just, do not think you're the only one going through it. The last one kind of relates to that, is something you worried about for no reason. So I definitely worried that I wouldn't make friends and I was going to get bullied like I did at school, just because I thought that was the same thing, that everyone would bully me again, because I knew my course was going to be a massive group of people, and I just thought I'd go in my course and people just bully me. But there's nothing, and I didn't think I'd make friends, but it's nothing like that. Uni is so different to school and college or sixth form. You've got to realise that college is university is just 10 times different, and everyone is so much more mature. Most people are so much more mature that you're not likely to get bullied during that time. You're not really you're gonna make friends either way, and if people are gonna bully you, just ignore it at this point, because that's just childish behaviour and you're an adult. But yeah, so that is the end of my video. I will put the questions in the description, and if any of you want to do the tag, feel free, or want to answer it in the comments, feel free. I might also do a blog post of this as well, but may not do, I don't know yet. Also, in the comments, feel free, if you're a fresher or you're going into first year in September and you want any specific uni videos or any specific questions answered, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. I am wanting to do a Q&A, so if you've got any questions, whether it's uni, girl advice, boy advice, anything TMI, general life questions, just feel free to ask them to me in the comments, because I really just want to do a Q&A soon. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please subscribe. I'm still planning to try and get to 200 subscribers soon. So yeah, and I will see you again on Thursday with another video.